up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I am Wheelie Mammoth. Oh, I'm sorry. I am Wheelie Mammoth. And this is my first ever motovlog. First ever. No idea what the fuck I'm doing. But I wanted to try it, so we're rolling with it. A little bit about me. I am in West by God, Virginia. For those of you who don't know, West Virginia is the new location for the new Fallout 76 game coming out this year, which I am super pumped about, because let me tell you what, there ain't shit that goes on in West Virginia, and the fact that we got a video game that's going to take place here, it's pretty impressive. We're finally on the map. But aside from that, a little bit about myself. I'm 30 years old. I've been riding since 2008. Took a few years off there, and I got back into riding last summer. Bought my bike that you see right here. This is Latoya. She's a 2006 CBR 1000 RR, and I love her. She is my baby. I also have a 2001 CBR F4i that I have stunted out right now, but it's at my grandparents' in their garage, because I don't have a garage to keep my toys in, so gotta keep it there, because people steal shit around here, and I'll be damned if one of my bikes gets stolen. Anyways, why am I making this? Well, I've watched motovlogs for the past few years now. I started off watching Chase on Two Wheels, Do It With Dan, Yummy R6, you know, Metanosity, people like that, and I've always just figured, shit, why not? I can ride, I can buy a GoPro, well, let's fucking do it. Because as I said, I'm in West Virginia and there ain't shit to do around here, so might as well motovlog. So yeah, I don't have any hopes of this channel blowing up or me being able to make a living from this. It's just something I wanted to try on the side and see how it went, so that's what we're doing. Sure, as you can tell, I'm wearing a cut. I'm in a riding club called Flawless Bikers, and we stretch from the west coast to the east coast. We are the first chapter on the east coast, and I am the Sergeant of Arms of Flawless Ohio Valley. But we'll get more into that in another episode. For now, I'm just going to try to keep this, you know, short and sweet introductory video. Try to let y'all get to know me. Probably not going to ride too crazy today. Trying to just keep it nice and chill for this. We'll leave the crazy stuff for when I'm in a group. When me and my boys get out there and kill these fucking mean streets of West Virginia, you know what I'm saying? For now, we're just going to take a nice chill ride. I'm going to take you up to a place called Ogilvy Park. It's a place I like to go and get shots of my bike, get pictures. It's got a nice view, nice overlook. Ogilvy Park's actually got a good chance of making it into Fallout 76 also. So maybe I'm giving you a little sneak peek of what's to come in the game. Speaking of Fallout 76, have an idea. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it or if I'll be able to do it, but I'd like to motovlog, ride to every location in the game, since I live in West Virginia and this game's supposed to be pretty accurate to the state. Might as well see what it looks like in real life for y'all. But that's if I have time, because even though West Virginia is a small state, it'll still take a few hours to get everywhere. Excited there first, my bad. Oh, that ain't good. Fucking tree branch in the middle of the road. And up here is another little shady area. About flew over this shit the other day. Oh no, they paved it. That little bump that I just went over, that was a big ass hole full of a bunch of fucking rocks. Like that, coming the other way, I had no idea what was there. About shit my pants, man. At that point, I was going too fast and I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Hold on for dear life and hope all ends well. And it did, obviously, because I'm here talking to you now. But yeah, that was one of the moments that make your ass pucker up. If you ride, you're going to have a few of those. Best thing to do is to not let yourself get discouraged. Just keep on riding. Get back on the bike and go. Shit's going to happen. You're going to fucking wreck. That's all there is to it. If you ride, you will fall. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to wreck. That's what you do after that wreck that determines the type of person you are and the type of rider you want to be. I've gone down a couple times. None of them were anything too major or crazy. One was, we were riding to Morgantown, West Virginia. There's three of us on our bikes following up a car. And we were going through a construction zone on the highway, and the car in front of the car we were following just decided that they were going to fucking lock up their brakes, which ended up in like a four-way pile-up. But everyone was fine. We all made it, walked away. Except one of my buddies, he had a foot peg in his leg, which probably didn't feel too good, but he still rode his bike to the hospital after that. He was lucky that his bike was still rideable. Actually, all the bikes were rideable except for mine, because at the time I had an 08 Gixxer 600. It was brand fucking new too, man. Had it for like 2 months. But my whole front end broke off the bike. Like, my headlight and shit was just fucking hanging off. My rotor was bent, so I had no front brakes. And I rode it off the highway like that because they wanted to charge me like $700 to tow the fucking bike like 5 miles. And I wasn't about to pay that back then, so I was fucking poor. I was just a dumbass kid. I was a dumbass kid who got financed and bought a brand new motorcycle that he couldn't afford, so there's no way I can afford that towing fee. So I bossed up and just fucking rode it right off the highway. One thing that's going to take a while for me to get used to is talking and riding like this. I don't know whether to pay attention to what I'm talking about or pay attention to the road. It'll take a little getting used to. now that we're behind a car, I can relax and get back to talking about whatever it was I was talking about. Oh yeah, that wreck. So yeah, rode my bike off the highway, called one of my buddies with a truck, and he came and picked it up for me the next day. And then I ordered all the parts I needed to get it riding again, and that was it. So, brief history of bikes that I've had. I started out with a 2008 Ninja 250 that I bought brand new. Stupid. I don't recommend buying bikes brand fucking new. But yeah, I bought that thing brand new, kept it for a week, and traded it in because everyone I rode with was on 600s or 1000s, and I could not fucking keep up with them. There's no way about it. So I traded her in on a brand new Gixxer 600, and this was like I said, this was 2008, was the first year where they redid the Ninja 250s, and they were selling like hotcakes at the time. So the bike sold as soon as I traded it in, so that helped me out a little bit with not losing too much on it. So yeah, and I ended up with a 2008 Gixxer. So kept that bike for 2 or 3 years. I think it was 2 years. It was 2 summers, and I put 22,000 miles on it. And then it ended up getting repaired because I couldn't afford it at the time, because I was just a dumbass kid working at a grocery store, making $6 an hour. I'm not even sure how I got approved for that loan, but somehow I did. But yeah, the bike got repoed, and that sucked. The following summer, I got a 2002 CBR F4i, and that bike, there was nothing legal about that bike at all. It was a track bike, it had no title, it had race bearings, so it had no headlights, no turn signals, no tail lights. I ended up breaking up some fog lights to the front of it so that it looked like it had turn signals. And managed to ride that thing for like 2 years without ever getting pulled over. Ran from the cops a couple times on it, but they didn't get me. And I loved that bike. And then we ended up selling that. Then after that, I had a buddy who lent me a Ninja 250 for summer, so I rode that. And then another buddy who had a Kawasaki ZZR 600, and he lent me that a few times. Woohoo, buddy! That was close. But anyways, he lent me a ZZR 600 a few times, so I'd go riding that. So even though I was out without a bike, I had access to bikes, and I made it a point to ride a few times every summer. Even like just saying that a few times every summer, that fucking sucks now, but there's no way I could do that now. But now I've got a good job and I can afford motorcycles. Like I said, I've got 2 of them now. Well, looks like there's a bunch of people up here, so I'm not going to stop, but this is my spot. Stop, and I don't want to interrupt these family picnics going on or whatever. So we're going to get back on the road. So yeah, then back to my bike history. I was borrowing my buddy's ZZR every now and then to get me by and help cure my itch for riding. Because, dude, if you've rode before, you know that it is addicting as fuck. There is no better feeling than riding a motorcycle. And It's depressing as fuck when I ended up getting rid of mine before. So yeah, he let me borrow that, and fast forward a couple years, and I had a good job where I could afford a bunch of nice things. But I had a fucking bitch of a girlfriend who didn't like me spending my money, so I didn't have a bike yet. But we split up, and as soon as we split up, I went out and I bought Latoya, and I haven't looked back ever since. So bought Latoya, rode her last summer. My birthday comes around, I'm like, you know, I'm buying me another bike. I want a stunt bike, so I buy Patty, which is my F4i, and then buy all my stunt parts: cage, sub cage, round bar, rear handbrake, sprocket, all them goodies. And that's Patty. You'll probably see her. I'm sure I'll make a video with her. I don't really wheelie anymore. Like, I used to wheelie the fuck out of my old F4i and my old Gixxer, man, but I don't know if it's my old age. In fact, I'm getting older. I don't feel as comfortable doing it. I'll mess around and try to pop them up occasionally, but the F4i I can stand that bitch up, no problem. It's catching it at balance point and riding it out I'm having issues with. So whenever I'm able to get enough time to actually get on that bike and ride it enough that I can practice, hopefully that'll change and I'll get back to feeling comfortable and confident with wheeling things. Latoya, you know, she's my first 1000, so I'm just kind of scared to wheelie her, honestly. I've done it. I've popped it up a little bit here and there, but I haven't actually like gone all out with it. Just because I love her. I don't want to wreck her. She's nice. I've put a lot of work and time into this bike. Actually, my buddy Lance has put a lot of work and time into this bike. He's my mechanic, but I went over and helped and bullshit with him while he was working on her. Yeah, she was fine when I got her. This older guy owned her, and she had 16,000 miles. Was never wrecked, never laid down. The stock plastics were mint. There wasn't anything wrong with them. They were silver, and I ended up switching these out for these black ones. So I wanted to go with the black and gold theme, and I wanted to save my OEM plastics in case, you know, like I said, you're gonna wreck if you ride. So OEM plastics cost a hell of a lot more than aftermarket plastics, so I figured I would just buy a cheap set of Chinese fairings, which you see here, and if I wreck, I'm out 250 bucks as opposed to like $1,000 for a set of OEMs. And even though these are cheap fairings, they fit perfect. Like, you can look at the bike, it looks perfect. There's no tabs popping out anywhere or anything. They're not loose. They're right. And they look good too. The only problem I have is like the paint kind of sucks. The paint's fading in a few spots, but I keep it waxed and shining so you don't notice it. But other than that, I mean, 250 bucks shipped from China, you can't beat it. So yeah. But I think I'm about to conclude this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoy, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and turn on notifications. And thank you again for watching. I hope to do many more, and hope you guys have a good day. Peace.